Do you know why it's so hard to be mad, to be angry, and to cut them off, to cut my family off, to cut my parents off? It's so hard because they never abused me. They never abused us. They never abused each other apart from verbal abuse that I can remember, the belittling, the gaslighting, the oh don't worry, nothing happened, or like, yeah, basically the complete lack of love. It's so hard. They never physically abused me or in any other way abused me. Nothing. I don't have any, any specific really bad memory or like bad memories that kept happening. They, I can't stress enough. They they're kind people. They're nice people. They're not bad people. And my mom working as a housewife, she never worked. She was just like dedicated mother and wife, housewife, doing all day housewifey things, looking after us, looking after the house, and my dad going to work, coming back to work. That's it. That's it. Nothing. They didn't have any hobbies whatsoever. Uh, that's it. Kind, nice people. They didn't want to harm anyone. Hardworking. My dad having a roof over our heads, giving us anything, everything we wanted. But there was no love. Not just that, they have been sleeping in different bedrooms since I don't remember, 14, since forever, basically. Always bickering, always between them having little arguments, or like my dad completely belittling my mom and disregarding her opinion about everything. My mom always telling us I never wanted to marry your dad, and some other. I find it funny now. It was so traumatic, like telling us that she was in love with someone else and she had to marry my dad, and then she, even while they were married, she would literally tell us that she had feelings for someone else, and we were her pantsing bag, as like emotional pantsing bag. Although she had friends, she had, my aunt as well, her sister, like they would talk. She would tell us as well. This is a huge proof that she was not qualified to be a mother. How is it possible? We're like kids, not even teens. And she was telling us, I can't stop thinking about that man, to us. And like telling us how much she hated my dad, and like how she, guys, I'm telling you, it was just a weird upbringing. And bless us, me and my siblings, we just carried on with homework. They never even asked how was homework, how was school, how are you, do you need anything, is everything okay, how was your day, or like follow-up questions, what happened, or like nothing. Never in my entire life. That was abuse. I know it's not a specific, nothing traumatic, no, nothing, a big event didn't happen for me to say, oh, my dad hit me, or some kind of other abuse. It was just a constant, chronic lack of any emotional support. Zero. I can't even describe it. I can't describe it. Like, And I thought we were just a normal family. We were just normal. Like, okay, my dad doesn't hug me. It didn't even cross my mind. Like, and I'm just trying to remember what we're doing. Like, as a family, we would just go, holidays. We would go to visit my grandpa and grandma, stuff like that. I mean, it's so funny looking back now. And I have to admit that it's really tough to say out loud that was abuse. And it was not, we were not supposed to be hearing the things we were hearing, or like belittling us, or when I, or like, never believing in us, never. Or if I succeeded at something, like when I passed my driving license, when I passed my driving test, my dad walked in. I said that I mentioned that story before. He walked into my room and he was like, oh, he was like, how did it go? I said, I passed. I don't even remember him asking. I actually said, I passed the test. And he said, oh, did you pay him? Did you pay him? Or like, is it is this something else? Is it like something completely, what's the word, putting me down? Like, oh, you are happy? No, I'm gonna ruin it for you. And I won't forget that. I will never forget that. Really? You can't even say well done to your own daughter? And I know they hate each other or whatever. Can you not fucking love your kids? Be interested in your kids? Be proud. For fuck's sake, be proud. For your kids, Jesus Christ. And I don't know. I really don't know. It really pisses me off. And it reminded me of Tina Turner. Tina Turner, her mother never loved her. And she was always saying, my mother never believed in me. Even, Tina Turner, like insane success, stratospheric success. And her mother never believed her success and never loved her and never told her, well done. It feels, and Tina Turner said, but I always treated her like she did love me. And I felt that. Because after I left home, I left Greece, I really treated them like they did love me. Sorry about that. And just to let you know, I'm supposed to go to Greece in I don't know if you watched my previous videos. I'm supposed to go to Greece in about 5 weeks, and my siblings could not be asked again. Like every year, they just treat me like, oh, you're coming, who gives a shit? Can you imagine someone you care, someone you love, your sister, your brother, I don't know, think about someone you love telling you, I'm coming to visit you, like, and you don't see them that often. How would you treat them? What would you say? Like, I would be asking, when are you coming? When are you coming? Which days? Okay, we'll go. Even if I work, even if I'm busy, I will be like, okay, we're gonna do this and this and this. You know what I mean? All my life, they could not be any less asked. Anyway, so in that WhatsApp group, when I told them I'm coming, and they were all like, oh, when? And we'll see, and I can't be asked, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to come. I'm going to cancel it. And then my sister said, oh, no, we're waiting for you. You should come. And I didn't reply. And then about 3 days, because I can't It's quite expensive to cancel it and change the flight. And I thought, okay, maybe because my passport is expiring in 12 months, I thought, okay, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can, go to Greece at least. It's gonna be a useful thing to do my passport. And I messaged them on WhatsApp after I said I will cancel it, and no one said anything apart from my sister. Oh no, we want you to come. And I said, can you please check? Because I checked online. I said, can you please check if I can renew my passport if it expires in 12 months? Because my aunt works in the passport department. I don't know. Something like that. So she knows. Can you please find out? I waited for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, no reply. And bear in mind, my brother works in an office like me. I can check my phone. He checks his phone. Like sometimes we do chat during work days. My sister is not working. Her kid would have been in school, so she had the day free. I saw that they read my message and nothing, guys. Nothing. And guys, that's when I thought, you know what, fuck this. And I changed the flight, and I can't be asked to go now. I cannot, I don't have it in me. I do not have it in me. And I'm gonna go next year. I changed the flight so I can actually be able to at least change my passport, do something useful. Go to Greece and do something useful, because I don't want to go anywhere that I'm not loved. I'm not wanted. I don't want to be forcing anything. And I see them with other people, guys. I see them with my cousin. My cousin, she's divorced. She's divorced. And they treat her every time she visits like, oh, we took her there and we did that. And I understand they have the same sort of life, divorced, miserable. I get it. You have common things to talk about. But Jesus Christ, guys, I can't do it anymore. And there is a question in that shadow work, not a question, a question that it said, you walk in a long corridor, and at the end is you, like a young you, like when you were a child. What does that child want from you now? And I don't know what to say. I would have wanted that child to be loved, and I have so much love for the child me, for the 10-year-old me, and I would just hug her so hard, so tight. I can't hug that child. It's not possible. So I'm hugging myself now. So this is the point of the story. We can't go back. The good thing is that we can heal ourselves now. And I don't think if I can, how can I say, ever cut my family, ever cut my parents. Because as I said, I can't see, I know it's wrong, but I can't find a reason like to say, oh, you were beating me up, or like you were always drunk. Nothing like that. It's just that you were never there. You neglected me in any way emotionally. I think I will forgive them. I'll do my passport next year. At least I cancelled it. It's just well, I rescheduled, but it's just a big step. Honestly, I felt a relief and sadness. And when I told them, oh yeah, I forgot to say, when I told them in the WhatsApp message, you know what, I canceled it. See you next year. And my brother didn't say anything. And my sister said, oh yeah, you shouldn't. Oh, don't come. Yeah, it's a bad idea to come in November. Come another time. Maybe come Christmas or like. If my brother or sister canceled their visit, if they were about to visit me, I would be devastated. Devastated. Even my brother and my sister, as we are now, I would be devastated. I would be like, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, that's why I don't get it, because I will never do it. I'm sorry, guys, about this emotional video, but I canceled it. This is good. This is a step forward. I can't be doing this anymore. I can't. I don't want to be in an environment where I'm not wanted, because I removed everyone else from my life that made me feel unwanted, and this is the last piece of the puzzle that is weighing me down. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for your comments. Honestly, your stories make me feel sane. Thank you. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day.